My name is Paul Formella. I am a co-founder of the company Perfect Form.
My name is Jared Schrader. I'm one of the co-founders of Perfect Form. At Perfect Form, we're a corporate compliance service company.
So we offer compliance services to legal entities of all types, LLCs, corporations, limited partnerships, various other types of entities across all 50 states within the United States. So whether the entity is formed in the US or registered to do business in the US, we'll form the entities. We execute various compliance services for those entities, from registered agent service, foreign qualification, obtaining EINs. Yeah, so the story of how we were introduced to Zoho goes back to before our company launched. As we were contemplating how to build our software prior to launch, we came up with kind of three different options that we considered pursuing. Full custom software development was option number one. Benefits of that obviously are you get all the features you want. You can build it exactly the way that you envision. The cons though are most expensive and also longest time to market. And it was the time to market to us that was the real key that kind of pushed that one aside. Other end of the spectrum, we could have white labeled a competitor's solution. So taken another solution, white labeled that to have our own branding. Problem there was no control over any of the features, no ability to change things if we didn't like how their company operated. And so the middle ground for us was, what we thought of as a low-code solution. We'd heard the term low-code before, and so we started looking up the various options. And we had a wonderful call with a person from your sales team, and we laid out for him what we were trying to build, where we saw our company going kind of over the next few years. And we had a great conversation. I remember the very next day, he came back to us and he had started building kind of a prototype of a software application that had the first couple of features that we had talked about. And I remember my partner Jared and I were just shocked. I mean, we were so impressed with his ability to understand what we wanted to do, even build the beginnings of it. So he then connected us to a Zoho preferred developer in Office Hub Tech, and we were off and running. Creator is kind of the engine behind our company and the engine behind the software platform that we have and that we're super proud of. You could call it low code in the sense that it allows you to start, a few steps ahead of competition that might be starting from ground zero with full custom software development. But then there's really no ceiling on what you're able to do within Creator. And that's something that's been tremendously valuable to us.
The services that we provide our clients are unique across all 50 states. So being able to capture that information accurately is quite challenging. So my co-founder, Paul, he's a lawyer. And so he went through every single state, read the rules and regulations, and then we communicated that to our OHT team, and they were able to build unique Creator applications for each one of those different workflows. And then on the back end of the system, we were able to organize that in a way to be able to present that in a singular way in the Creator portal.
Any feature we've wanted to build exactly how we want the application to look, we've been able to build it both with OHT, our developer support, but also with Zoho support. When OHT has run into roadblocks, the Zoho team has been fantastic about helping us push through those, whether it's providing OHT specific types of code, referring them to different resources to build out the features that they need to get us where we want to go. And so I'd say Creator is by far, our favorite application within the Zoho suite. A feature that we love in Creator is within our client portal, we have, obviously OHT has built it, but we have built the ability from your portal not only to view all of your entity data, but also to order any additional services that you might need. So you don't have to go somewhere else to order and then come back to manage the data. You do it all in one place. You see all your data there, and then there's another section of the portal where you can actually navigate based on your entity type, your state, and what type of service you need. Brings you to a bespoke form that we've built in Creator that takes in all the data we need to execute on that service. So you're ordering and you're managing all from one place. We did not know coming in that that would be possible, and we've been really pleasantly surprised that it has been. It makes our customers' lives, much, much easier.
In the Creator portal, we have a couple internal and external applications that are keyed in. So externally, we use Stripe for payment integration, and we're able to have a full and complete workflow for our customers to be able to order through our website and then use a trusted third-party, authentication payment system. And then internally, we utilize both billing for tracking and managing invoicing, and then also managing the data. We use the internal Creator portal as well.
The benefits we've achieved using Zoho Creator really comes back to low code, but no ceiling on how far we can go with it. And so what I mean by that again is, compared to competitors of ours who might have gone the full custom route, right? They're starting from the very basic building blocks. But with us, with Creator, we and mainly our developer team at OHT is able to kind of skip some of those initial steps and really get into the meat of what we're trying to build. And so it's just allowed us to kind of move faster than the competition and kind of get out in front and get to really those more kind of sophisticated pieces of the software that we wanted to get to, the sophisticated features within our platform, faster than we would have otherwise been able to. My advice to someone who is contemplating starting using Zoho Creator today would be to forget about this term low code, in the sense that there's no limit on what you can accomplish in Creator. And so I would say, regardless of what you're building, how sophisticated it might be, if you're a startup that's looking to move quickly and looking to get to market quickly, build your first iteration, test it out in the market, then continue to iterate from there, using Creator is a great move because it's going to allow you to move as quickly as you want. I think you're going to be frustrated if that's your goal and you go full custom. It's going to take much longer. It's going to be much more complicated. So I think Creator is going to be much more aligned with the goal of moving quickly.